Welcome back. Today we're doing month 19 analytics, my first YouTube channel, and this is the analytics for October of 2024. So I'm actually recording this in November. Today's November 21st, so this was just last month. Let's see how we did and dive into the numbers. Okay, so just the shorts and longs combined, the quick numbers just on the analytics page, 4.7K views, 41.4 watch hours, and gained 11 subs. So a quick look at the charts that there. Now, one thing that over time has changed for me, I used to only get watch time hours that matched these peaks. But even these days, I am getting some watch time hours. So if you notice, it's a lot more level. So that's a good thing. I'm not requiring a zillion views to get watch time. I can have fewer views that get better average view duration. So just something interesting to point out. Let's go ahead and dive into the content a little deeper. Okay, so just the comparison between longs and shorts. We got new viewers here, returning viewers. I feel like that's a little higher than normal. Subscribers, we got from shorts and longs, views. Ooh, this is not trending in the direction I want it. 83% were from shorts and only about 16% from longs. I would like longs to take over, like long-term plan anyway. And then published content, 13 shorts and 9 long form videos. Let's go ahead and jump into the long form. Okay, so we're gonna do a quick overview here on the long form. We got 23.9 watch hours. Our average percentage viewed is 23.1%. I'm aiming for 25, so a little low. Views, 775. That has been actually going down since July. July to August went down, August to September, and now September to October. I'd really love to see over 1,000 views. We got to get there. We got to get there. And the longer I have my channel, the more long form videos that are just on my channel living there. So I need some of those old videos to help me out, or some of these new videos to spike. I need some views. Impressions, 24,000. Click-through rate, 2.3%. I don't really have a goal here. My goal with everything is just go as high as possible. I feel like if I'm above 2%, I'm like okay with it. I'd love to get to that 3 and 4%. And on individual videos, I definitely like to see higher. But as an overall average here, 2.3 I'm not mad about. And then average view duration, 1 minute and 51 seconds. I'm okay with that, but I have had some months where it's been over 2 minutes, and I think I'd like to maintain over 2 minutes. A little disappointing there. So these numbers compared to last month, honestly, they're pretty close. We're a little down on watch hours, a little down here, a little down here, a little up on impressions, a little down here, and a little down here. But not much. I mean, we were 2 seconds difference there. Not a big deal. Let's go into the actual content. Okay, so again, this is October of 2024. I like to always add a couple different things here. Everybody has their own preferences, but this is what I like to see. Let's change the chart. So right now it's by watch time. Really 3 videos that did well on that. Let's see, average percentage viewed. Ooh, whatever the yellow one was. People were hanging out for that one. Views. Okay, purple, green, blue. Impressions. Those were probably the 5 best videos that were published. Okay, we're gonna set that back on views, not worry about the graph too much right now, and let's scroll down and see what we got. So right now we are sorted down by views. So for the whole month, my 2 best videos hit 100. That is not high enough on my views. I gotta get them up. So, okay, most watched video was October 24th. It was about gender neutral clothing. I was unsure about that thumbnail because it's kind of muted. I didn't know how I felt about that one, so I was nervous about that thumbnail. Watch time hours from that was 1.8, only 10% viewed. It was a 9-minute video, 122 views, impressions, click-through rate 2%, and so people were watching just under a minute, so that's a little low. The next one was another October video, and that was grocery shopping with a baby / a baby as they're growing up into toddlerhood and navigating that, some tips and things. So that one got 3 watch hours with a 21% viewed on 100 views. So it got more watch time than that first place view one because people were watching longer, 21%. That equated to 1 minute and 46 seconds. So again, I need the title and the thumbnail. I need those clicks and I need those views. But then once I get the views, I really am trying to maximize the view. I want to get the average duration up. So it is a juggling act of trying to get better in both areas. Third place for views is a video from last year, July of 2023. Maternity clothes. This video it has done so well. And I wish I could do so well with my other videos. It's only 3 minutes, but it still got me some really decent watch time, almost 100 views, which is really impressive for it. 41% of it viewed, 5.6 click-through rate. It's just, and if you look there were so few impressions compared to the views, and that's how you get that click-through rate. Just amazing. Okay, this breastfeeding one was an October one. Now, this one, I was very excited about the thumbnail. I liked it. It didn't scream breastfeeding to me, but I wasn't comfortable putting a, like, say, breastfeeding thumbnail on YouTube. I was more comfortable with a photo like this, but it may not have communicated what the video was, but I thought worth it would still like stand out, draw your attention, and then you could see the title, obviously, to help you out the rest of the way. So it didn't get a very good percentage viewed, and it didn't get a very good click-through rate. So I was a little bummed on that one. Normally breastfeeding stuff does fairly well. Okay, and then after that was another October one, and this one was about a 15-minute bedtime routine. I did like that thumbnail. I was actually kind of proud of that one, how simple it was. Sometimes we want to overdo it on our thumbnails, and I literally just put a picture up there, and that was from stock photography and threw that 15 in. Could I have maybe done a little more? Yeah, but I'm really trying to simplify and not busy it up. So that one got 1.1 watch hours, 20% viewed, 38 views, 1.3 on the click-through rate. So the thumbnail wasn't amazing per se, but I liked it is what I'm saying. And then a minute and 39 seconds viewed. Then here we get into some of the baby registry reviews. So this is one of those from October. Let's see, overall not the best on that one as far as like click-through was bad, views were bad, watch time was only a minute. Usually I get better watch time than that. So let's try this one here. This is an October one, not a lot of watch time, not a great percentage viewed on that one either. However, it was longer, being 15 minutes. So the average was still almost 2 minutes viewed. And then here I have a twins one. That is October as well. 1.5 hours, 23% viewed. Just not getting a lot of views. 3 minutes and 41 seconds. So that's better. Okay, let me take you up a little bit. Okay, so there's that twins one. Oh, and I did like that thumbnail a lot. I, again, was trying to go very simple. I thought it communicated that it was twins, obviously with the word, but also with the visual. And maybe I could have done something other than the word twins because it was in the title and there were 2 babies there. So I don't know what word I would have done there, but I don't know. I found that picture. I loved that picture and went with that one. Okay, another October. This one's in August. September, we're starting to get into like the other content. I will say overall, I don't know if it's good or bad. Everything in the top except for this one was October stuff. So my October was doing the best, which is good, but I'm also happy to see old content doing well because that gets you that snowball effect on YouTube and it helps you. I'm not trying to make old content and it just dies. If I wanted my content to die, I'd be on TikTok. So I don't know how I feel about all the October was the best other than this video. It's a good and a bad thing, I guess, is what I would say. I'm proud of my October videos outdoing my old content, but I also wouldn't be mad if my old content outdid the new stuff. Anyway, overall, views were simply low. Views were not great for this month. I gotta get some higher views than this. Okay, so let's dive into shorts here. Up top, this chart shows the views, and those blips are probably when the shorts went live. We got average percentage viewed of 91.2%. Love to see 100, but if it's in the 90s, that's pretty solid. 3,900 views. We got the shonen feed, 63 likes, 1 share. I'm always very proud of the shares. I think it takes effort for people to share your content, and a like is great. People hit that thumb up or whatever, but a share, it's like they took the time to think about the content I did, the value it had, and think in their head like my sister, my friend, my somebody would value from this content, so they decided to share it. So I feel like I take a lot of pride in the shares, and I'm very thankful for them. And then I got 9 subscribers, and always thankful for those as well. Okay, let's look at the content itself. So right now we're by views. So we got our peaks. Looks like maybe 5 of them did well. Okay, let's scroll down. Forget about the chart. So we had Skip the Diaper Genie, and that one led to a baby registry review. I'm trying to send people to those baby registry reviews because I'm having trouble getting clicks on them, but then I get good duration from them. But then that one that I feel like had really low, I think people were going to it and they weren't sticking with it. So I don't know if the shorts linking to the long is worth it. I don't know if those views actually help my longs or if people click off so fast, it's hurting me. So I think to be determined on that. Anywho though, 500, 500, 500, 500. Very impressed and thankful for all those 500s. I will happily take that. We got a 300, 200, 200, 100, and we're down below the 100 mark. Oh, let me pull up one more thing here. Let's do that percent viewed. I'm always curious to see if people watched it all the way through. Okay, so we are still sorted down by those views. So they're in the same order. Good percentage. Like, okay, great. People were watching that one almost twice. Really good, great, really good. Like overall, good stuff, man. Good stuff. The likes up here, we have, I'm so thankful for the likes. I'm so excited for them and genuinely impressed somebody would like my content. The shares, let's see if we can find which one was shared. Okay, it had to do with an in-home or large daycare. So maybe somebody in someone's life was working on selecting a daycare that they were going to put their child into and thought that video might be helpful to them. And then a couple up here also gained us subscribers. So I don't love shorts. I don't love the time and the effort that goes into them. Even if they're short, they still do take that time and effort. I do appreciate what I get from them though, and I am thankful for it. And those 9 subscribers are wonderful. So it is what it is with shorts, like I kind of always say. Okay, it is time to share the announcement. October is going to be the last month for baby registry reviews on my Mom, Wife, and Everyday Life channel. I have decided to split them off into their own new channel. So from June through now, October, I have been doing a baby registry review every Sunday, and I've been doing my typical Mom, Wife, Everyday Life content on Thursdays. I feel like doing 50% baby registry reviews is taking over my channel a little bit. So my answer to this is to split it off into a second channel. This channel will be focused on baby registry reviews only. It's going to be just baby shower, baby reviews, products, very, very focused for pregnancy and then pregnancy time. I'm going to go ahead and link that channel in the description. If you are interested, go ahead and check it out. Be one of my first subscribers if you think that content is something that will resonate with you. I already have the channel created. However, I do not have any content on it quite yet. The content will be launching January of 2025. So I'm going to spend a little bit of time batch creating and getting ahead. One of the main reasons I'm doing this is I just feel like baby registry reviews is for pregnancy. Mom, Wife, and Everyday Life is a little bit more motherhood in general. And while I liked it together and I felt like the baby registries got mom's attention while they were pregnant and then they could stay for the other content, I feel like it's unfair for the moms of say like 2 toddlers to be forced to have all these baby registries in their feed. I don't think that works well for the viewer and viewer experience on my channel. But I love making these baby registry reviews and I want to keep making them for the pregnant mamas. So my goal is to create the second channel here, baby registry reviews. And ideally, once they watch those reviews and enjoy those, I can feed them into my mommy channel, Mom, Wife, and Everyday Life, where they can continue getting content from me, but more appropriate content to where they are in life. Now, I do want to just be clear when I say another channel. So channel number 1, first channel I ever created on YouTube is Mom, Wife, and Everyday Life. It is my mommy channel. Channel number 2 is actually Amanda's Numbers, the channel you're currently watching. And that is where I talk YouTube. I talk analytics. I'm talking my experience as a YouTuber. And then my third channel will be the baby registry reviews. So I am going to be operating 3 channels moving forward. A little intimidating. Let's see how it goes. I will definitely do a video in the future about running multiple channels and how I'm managing it. And then I also am going to have a video about splitting off this channel and the process and my thoughts and even some of the technical stuff that went into it and how I've decided to do it. If you're interested in that process, click the video coming up on the screen now or linked in the description. And if those don't interest you and you simply want to come back for the next month's analytic report, that will be November, click that video. It should be coming up on the screen now or will be linked in the description. Very excited, looking forward to November. So click whatever content resonates most with you and where you're at and what your interests are. Thank you so much for tuning in to this analytic report as well as this YouTube channel announcement. See you in the next one.